everybody. In today's video, I am going to be flipping through my December Traveler's Notebook. This was the notebook that I kept during the month of December for my memory keeping and just all of my journaling needs. I kind of did like a one book December inadvertently, which was fine for me, and I really enjoyed the project. So first of all, the cover that I used during the month of December was my London Gifties green standard size Traveler's Notebook. I really have fallen in love with this cover. I would say it took some time warming up to this leather. I don't know why, but the connection was just not there in the beginning. I tried to love it. I loved the color. I loved the feel. I loved the texture. But for some reason, I was just having a hard time connecting with it, and I don't really know why, but using it during the month of December made it very easy to sort of create that establishment with this piece of leather and let our relationship sort of grow. And I know that sounds really silly, but when I get new things, I need time to build a relationship and establish an appreciation for the item. So let's just go ahead and get right into this. I have a folder in here that didn't really serve much of a purpose. In fact, I'm going to remove it now. I have this card from when I went to Bethlehem, Maryland, and used their exclusive stamp at the post office. But here is my notebook. I have put a couple stickers on here, and then I did some gold embossing with my embossing pen and powder and just hand lettered December 2020 on it. And I just want to make sure, there we go, I'm perfectly in frame. Sorry for my squeaky chair. So I did decorate the cover. First of all, I'm using my December Traveler's Notebook. This is one that I made and manufactured and sell in my Etsy store. It's a pre-decorated Traveler's Notebook with vintage ephemera. It's 100% vintage ephemera that was used to decorate it. But I did add a little bit of things here and there just because I have that desire. You know, I loved the ease of not having to decorate it. It made keeping up with the project a lot easier, but I just have that beast in me that just wants to play with paper every day. So I added this sticker from my friend Carrie Smith. She's Next Imagineer on Instagram. I loved her stickers, so I added the last one here. And then I had this vintage little label here that I added on there, but everything else is already pre-printed. I have my calendar on here, which I was doing very good, and then sort of fell off the wagon as the month went along. I will fill this in eventually, probably today or tomorrow, but yeah. This was my gift ideas list, and I put some of the initial things but didn't complete it, but that's fine because I can go through and backfill it. And then this page I intentionally left blank because I wanted to put the highlighted events of the month on this page in a fun sort of layout. And I had ideas of like using different shaped like bubbles so that it wasn't totally uniform, but I couldn't do it right off the bat because I didn't know what events were gonna happen, what would get canceled, and how much space I would be left. So I did intentionally leave that blank. Here I have my incoming mail side and then my outgoing mail side. I left this blank intentionally because I want to type it all on some Tomoe River paper or onion skin and tip it in, and I want to type it on my typewriter. I have the list, it's completed, I just need to finish the project. And then I did keep up to date with pretty much everything up until the 22nd, so I think that's pretty good. This I did not come back to the project, but this was me talking about decorating for the holidays and what I did before the holidays, and then talking about the decorations after November started, or December I mean. And then we go right into my daily pages. So every day I used one of these tags that were part of my Advent gift for the month of December with me and my best friend Sarah. So I used her handmade tags, and then I also went back and used these. These came out halfway through the month. They're from Hank's Diary, and I love them so much that I felt like I had to use those as well. And then I've got my tea tags. Added the sticker and the little handmade tag here, and then this stamp. And then the same here, the sticker, the tag, and then I visited the Christmas Florida post office, so I put that there. Here I have a full page tip in because we went to go see Santa, or I took the babies to go see Santa for their picture with him, and then I've got the little advertisement piece there, and on the back side I have got a ticket from our first visit to Space Coast Light Fest, and so I've just decorated things here, kept everything pretty simple. And then at this point in the month I got my embossing pen and started embossing everything. So I started embossing the tags that Sarah made, and then I've got this fun tip in. Here is our Christmas card. Love these babies so much. And then I added this lovely postage stamp, some washi. This is actually from my Starbucks cup. I don't know why I felt the need to cut it up and put that little sliver in there, but I did. And then another postage stamp, and then the tags. Here I went to Christmas, Florida again to send our family mail, and so I used the stamps, used this year's Christmas stamp, and had the post office cancel it in my journal. So not only do I have the fun, festive stamps that they have at the post office, but then I actually had him cancel it, which was, I do that every year, and I absolutely love that. This, I used some of the new supplies that I got from Pen Paling Paula. Her stickers are amazing, so I just decorated a little bit down the side. Some of this is pre-printed, and then some of it's not, and I love the fact that everything really was cohesive. This is a piece of tissue paper, and then this is already printed. This is when we took all 4 babies to go see Santa. I love this. And then the next day, we also did a little gnome scavenger hunt at our local garden center, and it was fun because nobody was there. We had the whole place to ourselves, and it was really just a lovely day, and the babies loved it. And I got my poinsettias and a Christmas cactus there while I was there. Another tip in, I love this card. I got it from Sugar Boo. I absolutely love these. We went to downtown Disney this day. I say we, I went with my sister-in-law. She loves Disney, so I have an easy friend to go with. And again, it wasn't very busy that day either. I loved that the layouts were pre-decorated, so I didn't feel the pressure to decorate them, but if I wanted to add simple little touches like this, or something from my Advent gift during the day, I could, but I could also have the freedom of tipping things like this in. I absolutely loved that. This was from an order, and I actually peeled one of the book milk caps so that it wasn't as thick, but I still had the graphic. And then this is all pre-printed. This is recipes. We did our annual baking day with my mother-in-law, so we made fudge, my husband's famous sugar cookies, mint crackers, and chocolate chip cookies, and these all were made for the members in our community that we gifted. It's what we do every year. I've done it as long as I can remember. I did it with my grandmother, and the tradition continues. So I wrote these recipes down for posterity, so that I would always have a record of them. And then another beautiful tipped in postcard. This postcard is so lovely. I just had to tip it in. And then another cute little tipped in thing here. This was a decoration from a piece of mail. This was when I went home to go gather some family heirlooms. We had to make like a super quick trip. We were gone for 3 days, and it was a 20-hour drive there and a 20-hour drive back, and we had 72 hours to get it done. So I managed to go see my parents, and my mom and I went to the Bethlehem post office, which was literally like 5 minutes down the road. I've probably driven past that post office a million times in my lifetime, and I've never visited. And I asked my mom if she would visit it with me so I could go get the cancellation and the special stamp, and she was happy to do it and sent the boys a Christmas card while she was there. And then this is just like a timeline of our trip, our timeline of stopping on the way up and back. And then this fun little festive Christmas postcard at one of the rest stops. And then when I got home, I had a gift waiting for me. And so I just tipped this in. And again, it gets pretty simple as we go along. I stopped adding so much stuff because this is Christmas Eve, and I actually maintained the project up until the 28th. Or maybe this is the 29th. And then everything came to a screeching halt and I just was not able to finish. I have enough pages to finish, so I'm absolutely not worried about that. But I am sad that I didn't maintain it all the way to the 21st or to the 31st, but I can catch up really quickly. It's not going to be a problem. But in the back, I've just got a small collection of postage stamps. This is not all of the stamps that I've gotten. I actually saved every envelope from every Christmas card that I got all over the globe, and I'm going to fill this page in and probably these as well after the fact. I've got a lot of catching up to do, especially at the beginning of this notebook, but I'm determined to get it done. I'm not going to let this project fail. And then in the end, I've got a small collection of some of the wrapping paper that was used this year. This is not all of the wrapping paper, but I wanted to just keep a record of some of them. And then just some stickers in the back. So yeah, I've also got this Starbucks Christmas bag that I want to try to do something with because it is Christmassy and I feel like I should do something with it, but we'll see. I've got time to get it done and 3 more days to fill out, so we will see. I hope that you have enjoyed this flip through of my journal for December. I really, really enjoyed this project. Having a pre-decorated notebook was the savior of the project. I normally get to like the 23rd and then everything falls off because the holidays are so crazy, as everybody knows. And having a pre-decorated notebook really helped me maintain the project. I was very strict about sitting down every single night and writing everything down during the day that happened. So I'm very proud of myself for doing that, and I am determined to finish the project. But that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks. Bye.